That's cold. Alright. There we go. Alright, pond. I will see you later. Alright, Ted and I are headed back to the main body of the pond. The pond accidentally closed itself off this year. Normally, either I or the neighbor down the road will close it off for them, or sometimes the people who own the pond will close the pond off. But this year, it closed itself. A bunch of sticks and things. And then I don't know who, but somebody opened the drain valve. Might have been me, might have been the neighbor, I don't know who it was. But in any event, the pond was officially closed without anyone's intervention whatsoever. Automatic, very handy. So to get the pond filling back up, you just turn this knob until it's right about there. I usually make sure that I clean all the sand out of the inlet. There's a sheet that slides down and it goes into a groove inside of that valve body. So you got to make sure that you scoop the rocks out of there first, because otherwise this valve's just going to leak like crazy. Not that that's a huge big deal, but it's good to get that thing cleared out anyways, because you don't want to damage the body of the valve. And the cleaner you get that track that has to go into, the better off you're going to be. So when this thing is open, you'll see it pulls the thread up. It's kind of like one of those like a wine cork puller. So when this screw is up to about here, this valve is open, because basically you're just turning that valve and it pulls the valve up and out, and that's it. And then once you've released the Kraken up the other end, which is where we just were, the water starts coming down through. So as long as that doesn't accidentally jam itself back up again with something. I think it got blocked off because toward the end of the year we had a pretty good storm, and some sticks got stuck in there sideways. Maybe some Steves too, I don't know. I didn't really check the pipe. But I think we're on our way now. And then what's gonna end up happening is most of these little fellas, not Yorkies, but the sticks, and some loose leaves and garbage like that, that will all float up toward the top, and then we'll skim it off. And that's kind of what Ted and I do during our morning walks. Is for the skimmer, we'll end up taking in all the loose leaves and stuff like that. We'll skim them out, and that's about it. That's the care and feeding of a summer fire pond. So the other end, on the other side of the dam, you can see. So the other side of the dam, the outlet's down. This is about the only time of the season that you'll ever see the back end of this, because normally the water's up to about here, because water just normally drains through anyways, because that pipe always, the inlet pipe always leaks a little bit. So we're on the back side of the dam. This is the spillway portion of the dam, and then everything from the spillway and everything from the drain just goes right back out and heads back toward the natural river again. And that's it. So I'll come back in a couple of days, and then you'll be able to hear the water coming off the spillway. So this is the back side of the dam. You won't actually be able to see any of this because this will all be completely grown in by then. It's amazing how fast the foliage cranks back up again. And just an extra bit of mind blower, I'm actually editing this video as I'm walking back to the house. Yeah, aren't I just a magical little bean?